Hi YouTube, it's Adrian, social introvert. I was just coming at you guys again today. It's been about 2 weeks since my last update, and there's not really anything new to update other than the fact that last video I said I was scheduled to have my surgery on December 17th, 2016. I went ahead and paid my deposit. I'm going to be having my surgery in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico with Dr. Alejandro Lopez. Anyway, I saw a couple of tags out there about the top 5 reasons why I had weight loss surgery, or as Shrinking Jazzy said, top 5 reasons why I'm having weight loss surgery, and I figured that one fits me the best probably because I haven't had surgery yet. So I'm going to give my top 5 reasons why I am going to have weight loss surgery. And if I'm looking down, I'm sorry, I just have my little book here and I wrote things down so I don't forget. The first reason why I'm having weight loss surgery is from a medical standpoint. I have a susceptibility to becoming diabetic. Both my parents and my brother, who's 4 years older than me, have diabetes and hypertension. And my doctor, basically in a nutshell, said if it's not a matter of if I get diabetes, it's a matter of when I get diabetes. And so I'm trying to kind of head it off at the path. And since insurance in the United States is retarded, they won't pay for it here. I have to kind of go out of pocket and pay for it, be it here either in the stateside or go to Mexico. And it's a little cheaper there, so my husband and I are going to make that trip. But being overweight for 20 plus years, I'll say on and off, about 23 years I've been overweight. My early 20s, when I got pregnant with my son at 19, I was 136 pounds, and whenever I had him, I had gained 36 pounds during that pregnancy, so that put me up to around 170 something pounds. Had him and went down probably to around 145. And then I gained a little bit of weight, probably about 20 pounds. I got up to about 160 something. Then I went back down to about 140, 145 until I was about 22 or 23 years old. And then a life event happened. I had gotten pregnant and lost that baby, and so I was depressed. And so from then on, my weight, I just kept gaining and gaining and gaining and gaining weight. And then about 6.5 years after my son was born, I ended up having my daughter. And with her, I was already 185 pounds when I got pregnant. And with that pregnancy, I only gained 12 pounds. And it was all baby. She was 7 pounds when she was born. So I think with the excess weight on me, it just really wasn't a lot of room for me to gain a lot more weight. And so after I had her, I had gone on this fad diet, and I lost down to about 160 pounds, 165 pounds. And after that, I went off that diet, and I just gained, ballooned. I gained all of that weight plus, 30, 40 pounds. So in all my videos, I probably have mentioned that I kind of stay in this neighborhood of the 220 pounds to 215 pounds. I think it's around a 13-pound fluctuation any given time, any given day, month, whatever. I have there's about 13 pounds that I go between. And so I've been courting that weight for, the better part of 20 years. And so in my opinion, that can't be healthy. So that's one of the reasons why I want to get the weight loss surgery, is because I know I need to lose weight and get it off of me and hopefully keep it off. Second reason is I need to relieve some pain on my weight-bearing joints, like my knees, my back. I know weight probably doesn't have anything to do with it. My shoulder I have a lot of pain in my shoulder. I think that has more to do with my job, and probably even my back has something to do with my job, but the weight can't help it. So I'm pretty sure that I think losing the weight will definitely help in the areas of my knees, my hips. I definitely have arthritis in my hips, diagnosed in 1997. I had arthritis in my hips. So, it's been, that I know that will help. Number 3 is I want to be healthy not only for myself but for my family. My husband is diabetic, and my daughter is 17 years old, and she's been had hypertension since she was about 10 years old, and I think it's genetic. However, she is overweight, and I think adopting new eating habits in the household overall will make us all healthier. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about my daughter in a little bit, kind of after I get finished with this. There's some things I want to talk about her with you guys about, and just kind of give me some feedback and let me know what you think. But anyway, it can't hurt for us all to have healthier habits in the house. I need to start by purging my refrigerator, freezer, and my pantry of all the things that we don't need or eat or whatever. That's just not going to be good for us. That's on my list of things to do. So number 4 is I don't want my only options in clothing stores to be the plus size section, or my only option at amusement parks to be the row with the plus size seat belts. Been there, done that. It's not fun. Went to Universal Studios 2 years in a row, and I always had to get on the Incredible Hulk in lane 5, because lane 5 has the seat belts that is 2 seat belts opposed to 1 that you snap between your legs, and it's so embarrassing because they're like, you need to go to row 5 or 4 or whatever, or 6 or something. And I'm like, I can't, because I got to go to the row that has the bigger seat belts that it'll come down over me. And I mean, the good news is that I can at least get on those rides, because I know I hear a lot of people struggling, saying that they can't get on them because of their weight. And I'm blessed in that I at least can get on them, but let me tell you, it is a very, very tight fit. I mean, it's my belly is kind of big, so, and as far as the clothing, I want to go into a store where I don't have, my only options are not the plus size section. Like, they have some cute stuff in, like, the regular size, the normal size section, and I'm like, that would be so adorable. And I go and try it on, and I look like a tamale in it, and it's not cute. And I'm trying to fix my shirt to go this way, or my pants to go that way. Got to put a girdle on, or I don't know, just trying anything to make myself look more pleasing to my eye. I don't know what other people think about me, but in my eyes, I feel like I have this big, I'm apple shaped, and so I have this big belly in the middle. And it just makes my legs look like toothpicks, because I have nice legs, but they're skinny. And then my arms up towards the top are big, but I have really, really small wrists and hands. And I'm just really weird and awkward shaped, and I don't look good in any clothes. I've tried to find some things that are shaped for apple-shaped bodies, and I still look horrible in them. And I know if I lost weight, I'd look a little bit better. Anyway, number 5 is I don't want to be the biggest person in every picture, and I am. There's pictures that I have of me and my mom, me and my daughter, me and co-workers, or me and just friends. Out we go, do Painting with a Twist or something. I am literally the biggest person in every single picture, and I am over it. I do not want to be the biggest person in the pictures anymore. I'd rather fit in. I don't necessarily want to be the smallest person either. But I'd rather fit in and look like part of the group than, oh, there goes Adrienne. You know Adrienne, she's the big girl. I mean, I'm like the biggest person in my whole office. And we're an office of 24. And I'm the biggest person at my office. Maybe not the tallest, but I am definitely the roundest. And I don't want to do that anymore. And I know Drea VSG, I looked at her video on her tag, and she said, that, it's a vanity thing, and it truly is for me. I have a Tiffany necklace I want to wear. My husband bought me, this isn't it, this is James Avery, but he bought me a Tiffany necklace, and it's like a choker, and my neck is too big for it. Like, I can put it on, but it's like squeezing, and it's very, very, very tight, and I want to wear that with comfort. I mean, it's the only Tiffany necklace I have, and I'm like, I want to wear it. So, and it's just little things, it's like I want it's not so much the weight. I mean, it is the weight, but there's so many NSVs and other things that go along with being in a healthier place. I want to be active. I want to do the things that everybody else does. I'm home from work, and I literally sit home on my days off because I'm too tired or too lazy, let's just be honest, to get out and go walking or go do whatever it is. I know if I lost the weight, I wouldn't be dreading because my knees won't start hurting or my hips won't start hurting. I cannot walk any distance without my hips hurting from pain. I went to New York and it was miserable for my husband because we had to walk around the city. We went to Manhattan and to Times Square, and I had to walk those few short blocks, and I literally had to go into Walgreens and get Tylenol medication so that my hips would stop hurting. And I was in pain. I'm like, this is just, I'm done. I'm over it. I don't want to do it anymore. This is the reason, one of the biggest reasons why I'm having weight loss surgery. So those are my 5 reasons. I hope I didn't bore you to death. I'm already at 10 minutes. I'm trying to hurry up because there's a couple of other things I want to touch on outside of the 5 things tag. I wanted to talk about my daughter. She's 17 and a half years old. She'll be 18 in April. And she is 5 feet. And like I said, she has hypertension since she was 10 years old, diagnosed, and she's on medication right now for it. And she is, like I said, she's 5 feet and she's 202 pounds. So she is easily 100 pounds overweight. And she has been considering the weight loss surgery as well. Now, her insurance, because her dad's military, will pay for her insurance. And she can get it here in the States. I don't have to take her over the border to do that. But they won't do it until she turns 18. And so my question is one, do you know anybody that's that young? I know Shrinking Jazzy is 19, and I mentioned to her before about her age and that she reminded me a lot of my daughter. But, do you know anybody that's had the surgery at such a young age? And what do you think? What are your thoughts on that? I'd be very curious to see what other people's opinions are. I mean, me as her parent, I'm going to do what I think is in her best interest anyway. But, I'd rather my child live a longer, healthier life than for her to decide at 25 because, 6 years down the road, it's she should have did it 6 years ago. I believe that if she wants to do it, I'm willing to support her, especially if she's 18. She can do what she wants to do. But, for her and her diabetic status, she's also insulin resistant, is like me. And so it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when she gets diabetes, but she already has a precursor of hypertension, and I don't want her to have heart disease or an enlarged heart, which is very possible with her weight. That's one of the things I wanted to ask, just get some fillers. What do you guys think? I might even do a video with her one day just so you guys can meet her and see what she's talking about. Last and most important thing I wanted to talk about today is all of you guys that are in the weight loss community. If you have been watching videos for a long time, more than a year, you may have run across this one particular person, and her name, her channel name is Sleeved Mel 2015. Her name is Melody Mainville, and she has a channel for weight loss, but she does a daily vlog. And I wanted you guys to go and visit her. Her son, her youngest son, Elijah, is 9 years old, and he was diagnosed at 3 years old with neuroblastoma, and it's a bone marrow cancer, and he's not doing well at all. And I know that she loves support, and I know that she loves, positive vibes. If we can all, as a community, go and rally around her and show her our support. She has tons of people supporting her, but I know the weight loss community, she would really love it from the weight loss community. Her channel, her other channel, her daily vlog is Moms Vlog80, and I'm going to put it down in the down description on below, just so you guys can go and find her channel. And, I know she's struggling, and she really doesn't talk about it on her other channel because she hasn't been on that channel probably since July, I think, her surgiversary. And so she and her family are going through a lot right now. She does do daily updates and lets everybody know how the baby's doing and stuff like that. My heart goes out to her, and I just want her and her family to be at peace, and I want her baby to be, do as well as he can and not suffer too much. But we as a community, I think that we need to reach out to her and just tell her, that we love her, support her, and wish the best for her, and keep prayers for her if that's what you do. I want to thank you guys so much. I know I have a ton of new subscribers, and I want to thank you so, so, so very much. I was at like 6 subscribers for such a long time, and you know, I mean, I'm not really worried about it. This is my journey, and I want to just document everything. But thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to come and see me and what I have to say. I love watching you guys' videos, and I love just spending a good chunk of my day with you guys on YouTube. You really are becoming like a family to me. And I love the support. I love giving support more than anything. And so if you guys ever have any questions or want to know anything else about me, please don't hesitate to ask, and I will let you know. I subscribe back. If you subscribe to me, I subscribe back to you, and I also comment on almost every comment if I catch it. Love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.